So we have 8 posts in right now. We're about to put the 2x4s on, and we'll get the pickets done on this half, and then we will finish up on the next half. We are putting on the outside pickets, and I put a picket on the outside of every single 4x4 post to make it look cleaner and hide all the seams of the 2x4s. And then we're filling in the gaps. So we are not cutting pickets, and we're using full pickets to maximize the privacy fence of the shadow box style. Okay, so my method of the shadow box style, you see what happens here. The picket is not lined up. So you're gonna have pieces like this where you cut. Why do that? You're not maximizing the privacy fence. So always use full pickets. And if you do that, and you always put a picket on the outside of the post, and then here you have it like this, you maximize the full, and you don't have to cut freaking pickets. And so here on the corners, you just have on the outpost, and then boom, and you have the most privacy. Boom, privacy. And then we'll come over here, and my brother wanted to change it up on this side, so that's going to be a little off. And see, that's what I'm saying on this one. I mean, you're not going to put the picket on like that, so that's just going to be an open spot, so that's fine. But like here, boom, put a picket on this side, and you maximize it. And the picket is for visual purposes as well, to hide the post. And so that's my way of doing the shadow box style fence. And I've already got the pickets ready to go. Boom, boom, butt it up on the side. It'll be like that. Yeah. I got to hold these gates shut from the back while I nail. So we do have like an 8-inch gap, which is fine. So we're gonna build some kind of an extension and meet them in the middle. And then we'll put the pickets on the back side. We started on the hydraulic lift gate, bolted it to the 6x6 post, and we got the hydraulic arms. And then same on this side, and this side has the longer cord, so we're gonna run it in the crack to the power box, and then this cord here will go into the power box, and then we'll have the outlet power source coming out of the power box, and then we'll wire it up. So that's what we're looking like. The right side's not opening like it should, but that one's good. I don't know why it's delayed All right, so if you take a look at the gates, there is a little gap there, and there's a gap on this side. And so what I'm gonna do is take a picket and I'm gonna close that gap in. I'm gonna put it like that, so it's gonna close the gap. And I'll show you what it looks like when I get done. And also, if you remember, we had about an 8 to 10 inch gap between the bars of the gate, the end gate. So we put a picket here, put a 2x4 at the top to extend it, 2x4 on the bottom to extend it out a little bit, and then a long 2x4 here so the gate ended like right there. So we extended it, put a picket there, put a picket on the outside to make it seamless, and then I'm gonna buy some barricade U-bolts, put there so I can put a 2x4 and lock it if I need to. But I mean, it's locked into place and it's looking good. And then over here on the box, I'm gonna try to make like a steel cage for this so this doesn't get cracked by a basketball. And then this wire here, I'm gonna protect it. So I'm gonna try to make a little cage temporarily and I'm gonna paint it black, and unless I can find something else that I could use. But it's looking good. All right, so I just added the outside pickets, this one here and this one over here, and it closed up the opening so it gives more privacy and hides the hinges and the wire cable, and it's looking really nice. All right, so I just added the outside pickets, this one here and this one over here, and it closed up the opening so it gives more privacy.